had 5 presidents in my lifetime: Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden. So for me, presidents have always followed a pattern of Democratic, Republican, Democratic, Republican. Growing up, my parents didn't really talk about politics, but I know from personal experience my quality of life was way better when I had a Democratic president. Hi, I'm Brandy and I'm running for Tennessee governor. Did I see myself one day running for this? Absolutely not. I was too busy trying to survive, and then when I finally had the chance to look up and question why life was the way it was, I felt hopeless. Good change takes time, but the most important step is to start. The problem is most people just aren't into politics. I mean, I know I wasn't. And there's a learning curve at first, but once you're really into it, it's not as complicated as it seems. You would think that the hardest part of running for governor is to show all of your qualifications, the things that you can accomplish to prove that you're capable, that you're going to listen to your constituents. The most important thing is to get people out to vote and to remember you. Currently, our government is allowing and even encouraging companies to exploit their workers. In fact, one of my opponents in this race is promising to, and I quote, reduce unnecessary spending and regulations so more companies come to Tennessee. Tennessee doesn't have a not enough companies problem. They have the companies are exploiting their workers, they're taking advantage of them, they're not paying them enough, and they're frankly not hiring people. So in other words, one of my opponents, Marsha Blackburn, is actively saying, come to Tennessee because I'm going to make it easier for you to exploit people here. And that's one of the many reasons I am running for governor. I want a state that puts Tennesseans first. I want a state that values our workers and doesn't just see them as labor. We have unions that have been trying to get contracts that should have gotten contracts, and their companies, specifically Amazon, just are ignoring them. And one of the things I want to do as governor is stop that, because as long as our government is complicit in this, it's going to keep happening. I mean, these are multi-million-dollar companies. They can not only afford to pay people, but they can afford to pay people a living wage. So if any of this sounds appealing to you, please check out my website, brandyfortennessee.com.